Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam here, and today is Friday, October 9th, 2020, and today I'm going to be showing you the best things to buy, sell, and maybe even invest in right now in NBA 2K21, and then I also have some new snipe filters that you guys should start using immediately, especially with these new guaranteed packs out, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video for those. So first things first, as usual, guys, we're going to go ahead and check out any new content we got in NBA 2K21 today, then switch over to Twitter, see if we got any locker codes or any information regarding upcoming events in my team or any leaks or anything like that. So here we go. We're gonna go to the pack market, and today, based off the pack art, I don't know what you want to call it, pack art, it looks pretty badass in my opinion. We got Pink Diamond, Moses Malone in the finals set, by the way. It's a finals promo, pretty dope. Pink Diamond, Moses Malone, Diamond LeBron James, Diamond Magic Johnson, some of my favorite players in here. Amethyst Klay Thompson, which I do have gameplay up if you guys want to go watch that. Amethyst Pau Gasol, Ruby Bobby Jones, Ruby Byron Scott, Ruby Bruce Bowen, Sapphire Chris Bosh, Sapphire Tommy Heinsohn or Tom Heinsohn, Emerald Steve Kerr, and Emerald Kendrick Perkins. And I will say this, all these players right here have XP challenges, so if you're really trying to push for that level 40 Steph Curry, you definitely want to pick up these players, and that also means that all these players will have value or hold value. I'm not saying thousands and thousands of MT, but even these emeralds down here that are throwaway cards, they have value because they give you XP, and people are still trying to get that Steph Curry. So that's something I thought was pretty important to know. If we switch over to My Team Limited, you'll see that's the last week for Ralph Sampson, and all you have to do is use players that have won NBA championships. So there's not really there's quite a few players you can use, so I'm not really noticing a change in prices on the market, so not even going to go into that. And then if we look at the weekend event, we have a 1.5 MT multiplier, which I assume is going to apply to the 250K qualifiers this weekend, which again, that's another event that's happening this weekend, and as I'm talking about it, you see that the rules pop up here. So definitely a lot going on, and I don't think there's anything else in game that I can cover, so we're going to switch over to Twitter, and the only thing on here is a locker code today, so make sure you enter this locker code if you haven't already. This isn't a guaranteed pack, by the way, if you get this finals one, which is kind of unfortunate, but hey, at least it's free stuff, so make sure you enter this if you haven't already. And with that all being said, I think we're going to get into the market update now. So going ahead and getting into the market update now, guys, and whether or not you should be buying or selling your cards, and whether or not prices are high or low, it's a very, very interesting situation we're in right now. And I'm going to say this, and it's going to sound like I'm contradicting myself, but it's really good. It's a really good day to buy cards unless it's these cards right here. But then at the same time, it's a good day to buy these cards because you can get them on bid snipes and just sniping them in general. But normally I'd say just wait, because the longer you wait to buy these cards, the lower in price they're going to go. And then for other cards, other than the new ones that came out today, it's actually a good day to buy cards as well, because cards are still kind of low. For example, the Diamond Giannis, this card's actually kind of low at 120. He was a little bit more expensive, and earlier there was a couple ending for like around 100K. So definitely there's definitely some good deals out there, and prices are still kind of recovering because people really anticipated crazy content today, which we did get, but there's not really many cards. There's not any cards today that came out that are like kicking really good meta cards off the lineups. Like there's no card that came out today that's kicking Giannis out of the lineup. There's no good shooting center that came out today. Like Pau Gasol for some reason didn't get like at 83 balls. So pretty much the new cards that we got today are cool and they're in demand, but like they're not in demand for the qualifier, which that's another thing as well that I want to mention. If you guys have any cards that with like extra Hall of Fame badges or any type of card that you're, that's just super juiced out and you're not going to be qualifying, assuming you're not going to use them, obviously, definitely sell them. For example, if you have like a Hall of Fame range extender Stockton, I'd probably sell that guy today because people are going to want to use him tomorrow for the qualifier. But I'm sure that's it's not really going to affect too many people, because those who do have those cards probably are trying to play in the qualifier. But with that being said, guys, that is it for the market update. Let's get into the snipe filters. So going ahead and getting into these snipe filters now, guys, I have some really good ones for you guys today. And seriously, there's one on here that I almost want to just use for myself, but if I want to snipe, I'll snipe alongside you guys, because seriously, this one right here, I feel like it's going to be really slept on, and you can make some good MT, and there's just a lot of cards that can pop up in it. So we're going to get to that one in a second. The first one I want to start with, though, is the one that costs the least amount of MT. So if you guys are just really broke with MT, this first one here will work just fine. So what you want to do is set the theme to, or color to Ruby, and then the theme to finals. And we're really just going to be sniping the Ruby finals players. As as the filter suggests. And when I checked earlier, I was going to set this at about 1800. And make sure, by the way, you set this to Western. I can't forget about that. Set this to Western because you don't want to snipe Bobby Jones. And both these cards right here have value. I don't think, oh wow, this actually is being bought. So make sure you actually check the prices, because I think this is a snipe actually. Let me go ahead and see. You do have to monitor the prices. Okay, yeah, that actually was a snipe because these have already been bought. But make sure you monitor the price, because Byron Scott actually goes for the most amount of MMT out of the rubies that pop up here. And you're not going to be getting crazy margins on these snipes, but at the same time, you can make a little bit here by not having a lot of MT, because it's already bought. And I believe these go for 2,000 and they're needed for XP challenges. So not the craziest filter right here, but again, not everyone has hundreds of thousands of MT. So you got to start somewhere. So there's the first one right there, but make sure you monitor the ruby's price. Again, I can sell that for I think 2,000 plus right now, which is just breaking even, but I think he went for like 2,100 last I checked the Bruce Bowen. But anyway, going to the next one, my favorite filter today, it is the Amethyst. Go to Division, go to Pacific, and then set this to 7K and buy anything that pops up. Now, what's in the Amethyst Pacific? Well, you got Klay Thompson, who goes for, last I checked, like 40 to 50K, but he's probably a lot cheaper now because of how many packs are being pulled. But you can get Klay Thompson, you can get the new Pau Gasol, but you also can get, if I go ahead and just get rid of this, you can get Mitch Richmond, you can get Michael Cooper, who's actually the cheapest on here. You can get Kawhi, you can get current LeBron, current AD, which those cards go for a lot. You could even snipe Amethyst Kobe Bryant, which is probably the best snipe you could see on here, and Sean Marion. There's just so many cards on here. It's gonna be very, very active too, because there's 2 cards in packs that are being pulled today. So this is definitely the money filter today, in my opinion, and it shouldn't be too competitive other than you guys watching this, in my opinion, just because most people are actually trying to snipe the diamond finals players, which I'll get to that in a second, but most people are on the diamond filter. And as you can see, I actually need to adjust this because Michael Cooper's gone up in price to about 8,500. So I'd probably set this to about maybe 7,250 now instead. I mean, depending on the margins you want, but seriously, this filter right here, you can get so many cards, and a lot of cards should be popping up because these cards, there's 2 cards in here that are in packs. So that's probably the best one to use today, in my opinion. And you don't even need a lot of MP to use that. So up next, we do have the Diamond Finals filter, which again, very, very sweaty, and no promises that if you even see one of these cards, which this one's glitched, by the way, I already looked. If you even see one of these cards, it's either going to be glitched or it's going to be already bought. So you got to get very, very lucky. But at the same time, if you do get lucky enough, you can make some good MT, because LeBron and Magic go for quite a bit. And that's all you have to do is do Diamond and Finals, and then 500, but then obviously that one's already bought. So that's the big boy filter today, but super, super competitive. Everyone's on it. I've seen like 2 snipes myself, but it's just so sweaty. So if you want to stay away from stuff like that, the last filter here is definitely another one that's kind of sweaty. It was sweaty on stream this morning when I was using it, but it's kind of cooled off a little bit here. And what it is badges for 900 MT. And if you guys didn't know, they actually, ooh, I'll take that. Oh my goodness. I'll take this right here. Okay, it's already bought, but these badges all have value because people want to obviously exchange badges for the free, not the free, but for the Hall of Fame badge. And you can obviously just find some good badges on here. There's obviously going to be some trash ones like Lopsy Finisher and Ice in the Veins, but those go each for minimum at least 1,100 MT. So what I recommend is set this to 900 MT, spam, and unfortunately you do have to scroll over, but look at this right here. Oh my gosh. I'm actually getting some of these. Whoa, I'm actually getting some of these. I'm surprised. 400. Look at this. We're making money right here, guys. Seriously, because these go for 1,000 minimum, because people want to exchange these badges for the Hall of Fame badge, which I myself right here am one away. I'm actually going to save it for a video or for on stream later. But seriously, the badge filter, it looks like it's cooled off a bit because I just got a bunch of snipes while recording. So again, just to refresh here, 900. Again, you probably want to monitor prices, but last I looked, every badge was going for 1,000 plus. So 900 and below, you're going to be breaking even or making money, especially if it's like a range extender badge or something really, really good. Look at this. 800 for chase down artists. Are you kidding me? silver badge for this much. See, it's already bought. Wow. Wow. There you go. Go use the badge filter and go use the amethyst filter if you guys want to make MT today. So, with all that being said, and that long-winded snipe filter take right there, if you guys enjoyed the video or learned anything new, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, because we do upload multiple times per week and live stream here on YouTube every single day. And it just really helps me out if you guys hit the like button, and leave a comment below as well if you want to help me out even more. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace.